Look, your financial health might just be in better shape than you think. You might say, but MARDO, every time I go on social media, I see my friends, they always out on vacation and I'm not. But MARDO, every time I go on social media, I always see people driving flashy cars and I'm not. But MARDO, every time I go on social media, I see people, they always out shopping and I'm not. I get it. I get it. I understand how comparing ourselves to these things, it may make us feel as though we're not doing well financially. But you might just be doing better than you think. And I'm about to prove it to you with these 10 signs I'm about to share with you. And at the end of this video, you're going to understand how much better you're doing than you think. Let's get into it. The first sign that you're doing better financially than you may think is being self-sufficient. When you're not relying on your family or friends or even the government to pay for any of your expenses, that means you are self-sufficient. When you have a job or a business that you use in order to pay for your expenses or for your lifestyle, that means you take responsibility for your own finances. And that's always a sign that you are doing better than you think. The next sign that you may be doing better financially than you think is if you pay your bills on time. Most people today struggle to pay their bills on time. And if you comfortably pay your bills on time, that's a sign, my friend, that you are doing better financially than you think. Another key sign that you may be doing better financially than you may think is when you pay off your debt. Many people rely on credit cards or any other form of debt in order to spend money. And many of them don't stop spending money unless the credit card company tells them to and that they have to pay their debt off. And so if you are someone who voluntarily stop spending money when you know you have to and you pay your debt on time, that, my friend, is a sign that you are doing better financially than you may think. Do you have $1,000 saved right now? If the answer is yes, then you are doing better than you think. Now, I know $1,000 seems small, but 57% of Americans do not have $1,000 saved for an emergency. That means 57% of Americans will have to go in debt in order to fund an emergency expense. So it is small, but it is a good first step. Now, after you save your first $1,000, it doesn't mean that you should stop saving, because generally you always need 3 months to a year's worth of savings for emergency. So keep saving, keep stacking up. But if you do have $1,000 in the bank right now, that means you're doing better than you think. The next key sign that you may be doing better financially than you think is when you don't try to fake it. What I mean by this is many people spend thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to look rich when they're not. These people, they're comfortable spending $5,000 at Louis Vuitton. But when it comes to investing in themselves or investing in something that will benefit them later in the future, they don't feel as comfortable to do that as they would to spend that money at Louis Vuitton. They don't understand that when you spend $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $100,000 at Louis Vuitton, you don't make yourself richer. You make Louis Vuitton richer. You make Bernard Arnault richer. And so if you are someone who is not spending a lot of money on consumer goods to fake it, basically, you, my friend, are doing better than you may think. And that brings me to the next sign that you may be doing better than you think, is that you avoid consumer debt. When you finance purchases that you do not have the cash to pay for, you are making someone else rich. If you want to spend money on things that don't make you any money, then buy these things in cash, so that way you make sure that you can afford it. So if you are someone who avoids consumer debt, then you may be doing better financially than you may think. If you have at least invested your first $100, then that means you are doing better than you may think. Because the first step to putting money away for your retirement is to invest your first $100. So if you have invested your first $100 in any investment, then, my friend, you are doing better financially than you may think. And that brings me to our next sign, which is that you are investing in yourself. If you are attending webinars, conferences, and you're buying books, you're buying courses, and you're investing in yourself, my friend, you are doing better financially than you may think. And the next key key sign that you may be doing better financially than you may think is that you value your time. Time is the most valuable asset that we have, and one that we cannot get back. And so if you are mindful of whom you spend your time with, what you spend your time doing, and where you spend your time, then my friend, you may be doing better financially than you think. So stop comparing yourself to these people that you see online, thinking, beating yourself up that you're not doing well financially. Stop it, because you are you against you and nothing else. Okay, so if you want to know what my plan is to save $100,000, watch this video here. And if you want 5 side hustles that you can start in 2024, watch this video here. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next one.